You're ready to go on an adventure? Hello, Rebecca.
Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
Are you ready to go on a ghost hunt?
I am, let's go.
I don't know what the ghosts think about me yet, so we're gonna find out. I'm kind of worried.
You should be, because, you know, they like crazy.
That I am.
I am too. I got papers.
Well, then maybe
it.
I'm good to go. Let's go on a Team Petro adventure.
Sounds like a plan.
Ooh.
She said, now people won't think I'm crazy. And I said, what are you talking about, Miss Mona? And what she was telling me about was at the Ticketmaster's window. That's where her desk was. And she'd go to sit down and her chair would come out from underneath her. So she fell. They were placed pretty high up, and of course, you know, when a frame of whatever hits the ground. Now here it was carpet. Next door where I was, it's not carpet. It sort of made a believer out of me, because I was like, okay, how come this didn't break? Okay. One of the ladies, she came flying down here, and she sticks her hand in the door and gives me papers. And the papers tell about the death of the luggage carrier guy. He made sure that luggage got on the train, got off the train, whatever was being shipped off got on the train. So it was Christmas Eve in 1931. From what the paper said was his wife didn't think anything about him being late, coming home late from work, because he often worked late. And so, but Christmas morning, when he didn't come home, she got worried, so she gathered the kids up and they walked here. So I'm assuming they lived south, maybe close to the beach area. And she found them. And it was a gunshot wound. After I read it, I came back over and I was talking to Miss Mona about it, and she said, what year was that again? I said 1931, I think that's what it said. Anyway, she said that was the code of the alarm system here at the depot, 1931. And she said, maybe that doesn't mean anything to some people, but it does to me. It's sort of scary, if you know what I mean. I said, I understand where you're coming from. There was one particular picture. Every morning it would be on the floor, okay? That piece of art, the last name, it was a descendant of who we think is here. Yes. his back's to me, and then the chairperson was sitting directly across from him, so I could see her. And then there were other people, and they were talking, and I'm writing notes, and then all of a sudden, so my phone was sitting right here, and then the filing cabinet was probably 2 feet away, and there was no train coming through. It just flew, and it hit the filing cabinet. And so Charlie turns around and he looks at me and he says, "Beck, why are you throwing phones?" I couldn't, at that time, nothing was like wanting to come out. And the girl that was sitting across from her, eyeballs got that big, and she said, "She didn't throw that phone. I saw it. It flew by itself." And about that time, I mean, everybody just, they were gone. And I'm still sitting there. And of course, the girl came over to me and she said, "It's that it?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm just glad that I wasn't the only one that saw that." Everybody was so stinking nice. It was like everything happened the way it was supposed to happen, and never once did I feel uncomfortable. I do not like to do the car thing, truck thing. I don't. I didn't want to go through the yin-yang. And there was none of that. So I'm just saying kudos to Petro. The best, and we won't go anywhere else. That's it, period.